Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport, or lust, or greed. Yea, he will murder his brother to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desert of his home and yours. Shun him. Drive him back into his jungle lair, for he is the harbinger of death.
Motherfucking man cheeking this motherfucker. We about to take y'all motherfuckers to war. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just Allah, blow this fucking mic apart. The metal inside the barrel passes through the frames in your glasses. Quick passage, leave your dome piece backless. Envision blackness, leave the hatless, fucking catless. Marching niggas to the spot where the earth's crack is. Hard to grasp like science and math is. The cavemen who don't practice and live backwards. We oxen when streets is watching, release shotguns. Niggas got decent Watson. Feel no love, no way you shield the slugs. The ill thugs, we box with steel gloves. Doubt my faith, you can taste the slug case. Leaving niggas looking like dogs with the pug face. Even your girl can catch the capsule. I love pussy, but never the bitch that it's attached to. I leave the blood spilling in the street. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues? Who rip up mics and drink quarter rock rum? 85 space, the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo then fuck it, it just come. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues? Who rip up mics and drink quarter rock rum? 85 space, the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo then fuck it, it just come. We itching to kill, that's why we spitting the rail. Stick to the trail, and maybe we'll be gripping the mail. The clip will get spilled, dump him on a ditch or a hill. Cause the motherfucker ain't left me shit in his will. And y'all is always sounding like a bitch when you spill. And we the rawest motherfucking click in the film. So real motherfuckers better recognize real, or ill motherfuckers gonna exercise skill. Y'all better chill when the hologram bell. Lil motherfucker got hands just like steel. Whoever approach me and what I feel might find their legs being replaced by steel. So y'all better yell, or I'ma choke faggots. My hand held more razor blades than coke addicts. We like to quote fascists, cause we the meanest. And rip off your fingers with the pliers of Chocodemons. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues? Who rip up mics and drink quarter rock rum? 85 space, the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo then fuck it, it just come. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues? Who rip up mics and drink quarter rock rum? 85 space, the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo then fuck it, it just come. Jedi mind, baby. In a down Shambhala, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the hologram. Just our law. Just our law, you know what I'm saying? My motherfucking man Chico, enemy of mankind. You know what I'm saying? Army of Pharaoh, 7 out. The Pterodactyl, Virtuoso's Gorilla, Chief Kamat, you know what I'm saying? Exile, Logic L, you know what I'm saying? Tragedy Gaddafi, 25 to life. Killer Shah, baby. Muhammadiyah, baby. What the fuck is this? How y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God bless my pops, baby. You know what I'm saying? To my man Jay in the Bing, what the fucking deal? You know what I'm saying? To my fucking man Pablo, you my heart, son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the fucking deal, baby?
The invincible, huh? Yeah, y'all be seeing it. It is what it is to be, Scooby. Y'all be knowing, huh?
Yeah,
let them know.
Hold the device tight when it's time for a mic fight. You a pagan trying to battle someone who's Christ-like. The precise knife to smash you with a white pipe. Left you bleeding into the ocean under the night's light. Oh, you hype, right? Well, meet the soul benders. Cop that or get shot at like goaltenders. You rode benches. The playing field was fair game. Y'all got fucked up like sex on an airplane. That's why we can't change. We just ill. We blow trees, sip OEs, and spit real. The clip spill. With the wrath that Cain saw. Then I slash with a leather mask and chainsaw. That's why the brain's raw, that's why your veins pour. That's why you cut my shit 9 times at the same store. That's why you entered the dragon and got slashed. And that's why the hologram counting up cash. What? Yo motherfuckers is weak. We the realest. We the rawest motherfuckers in this. Yo motherfuckers want war? Bring it.
Don't seem to understand that I'm just that bad.
Holocaust, rap, javelin toss, the shots, the balls, I take what's yours, pour poison in your pores. I'm down for the cause, my nigga, not because my soul wasn't made to be lost. Stop for the pause. I play 48 minutes hard without the cause, slicing elbows to your jaw. Need I say more? Fascinated with 4-4s and foul whores, large gram cook-ups and the ill drug scores. My captivating verses that'll open all doors. I soar like a condor, ready for war. Fuck the law.
Don't seem to understand that I'm just that bad.
Ominous, leave your brain matter painted on your stain master. Game of death, motherfucker, we track ya. Semi-autograph ya. Keeping L's lit, sending pellets through helmets. Shells hit, you and the fag you share a cell with. Taking niggas out their element. Rhyme fighters, divine writers, time travelers, sliders. Pale niggas act jail lifers. True tailors at their nail biters with the trails in their diapers. Shoes never walk warland, explore land. I expose my scrolls encoded in Fortran. Bullets graze your wig, kid, brushes with death. I let the iron clef strip the bones in your flesh. Playing on your wrists like strings on a violin. Dying in the blood pool, wrestling Leviathan. Fucking with gods, Jedi mind tricks, y'all suckers. Like niggas born without dicks.
Don't seem to understand that I'm just that bad.
Underground rapper who's records. Whatever you want, yo, whatever you like. Daddy, what time to feel?
When I was a little kid, my mother told me not to stare into the sun. So once when I was 6, I did. The doctors didn't know if my eyes would ever heal. I was terrified, alone in that darkness. Slowly, daylight crept in through the bandages, and I could see. But something else had changed inside me.
I'm the fire bearer, holder of the sun. The earth and the universe combined as one. An everlasting energy taking all forms. Blue skies on sunny days, terrible storms. The one who tears down what you adorn and curses the material things that you mourn. But look up in the sky, cause I am the dawn, and the light that empowers your flesh as you yawn. Strong, undeniably so. Lift better known as a society folk. The deity glow, reach into my center. I bet you feel pleasure and pain as you enter the tormentor. Please her, embrace her, squeeze her. As your skeleton crush, your physical turns into gelatin plus. Due to overstimuli, you liquefy. I send you back to the earth soil to quench the turmoil. Then the ground splits to swallow corporations and cops and give birth to rocks, so we can have solid ground on which to walk. Stand strong and talk. We'll write down theories and chalk on the sidewalk.
The devil lurks, hammer heart, earth full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks, hammer heart, earth full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes of the eyes.
My style orbits around 9 planets of forces. Ominous metaphorics, envision the devil corpses. Lion hoarder, mad scientist slash author. Present the type of horror that boils the holy water. Give forth with the knowledge that falls a holy father. Hard boys become toys inside the real saga. So why bother? My whole floor alliance is harder, so bring the drama. We all know the science is smarter. I set off crowds, style wild like a circus. I seek new souls when I walk past churches. A Lord praise you, stay true true to a devout purpose, seeking out the wise wherever the God searches. Flows that I embark and leave your squadron shadow dodging. Lyrics assaultment like slugs to fill the Hartmans. No option, narrow odds. Fucking with gods is straight gambling with your tarot cards.
The devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes of the devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes.
Open the gates of Midian for the fangs like the flesh. 3 cyborgs who bang like Ladesh. We hang the best. Spit venom until your face burn. Yet the critics are parasitic like a tapeworm. The hate burn and scathe the nerve of a Buddhist. Snake turn and fate yearns to kiss of Judas. We take lives with knives steady abusing ya, with the vicious intention to dent in your uvula, bruising ya with text of a Harvard class. Our corn will smash into shards of glass to reform into a whirlwind of sand, then reborn into the world hologram. A solid man with plans to entwine matter. Mind splatter from the grind of my divine hammer.
The devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes of the devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks and my heart burns full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes of the eyes.
12:45. Restate my assumptions. 1. Mathematics is the language of nature. 2. Everything around us can be represented and understood through numbers. 3. If you graph the numbers of any system, patterns emerge. Therefore, there are patterns everywhere in nature.
Idea carries the ground.
Quantum theory is a completely different picture of reality. What we think of as empty space is full of particles moving in closed loops in space and time. An infinite amount of energy would curl space and time up to a single point.
Tonight, I speak of prophecy. And what I will shall be done. The sacrifices are not over. The next sacrificial lamb will be led to slaughter.
I'm omnipotent, you claimed you would battle, so when the beat starts, I punch the tree bark and pass the chains off to release heart. Severian the animal, I'm doing dirt like earthworms, I'm sick and original. Boy, I gave birth to the first germs, I spit the acetate to make your lips evaporate. The master ape, bare hands will decapitate a batch of fake. Past the 8 sack of shape, twisted in plasma tape from Cambridge on the Castle Gate. Haven't come across the substance yet, I couldn't lacerate. Virtuously unidentified flying object that makes the space shuttles from NASA late. So while you crooks look for the hook, I'm saying pass the bait. Telling 7 Elvis crack the plate. In a duel for respect, I slap your face. Ask to make my specs and I'ma tackle ya. You're an and I'm Dracula. Have sex in the back of a black legs of an Acura. Back with the Jedi mind tricks. We rhyme sick and side flicks for dime chicks. I strangle you. Use my same hands to give you the Heimlich, so you can live to face more punishment for my divine lips.
Just a law of praise on the minds of the young. Silence in the devil that speaks with forked tongue. Taste my blade sharpness. Ranked in no class like Marxist or heartless. Rise out of darkness, I'm the last head you should ever try to fuck with. Be the next member in the cast of my snuff flicks. Raw shit, don't even attempt sleeping. At war with the demons that live in infernal regions. Spawn from eternal semen, bred flesh predators. Wings up the arm on your heels like Pegasus. Grabbing your legs so you kneel to the heavenless. Drop death's prejudice and follow me to Exodus.
Ravenous, exhume the tomb of Lazarus. You blasphemous, we bring war to pacify.
monstrous tarantulas, burn flesh like a 9 Glock. Your mind stopped from 9 of my divine shots. Pine box is fine for a killer to run. Swing from vines and rhyme like Attila the Hun. Bring the guns, your tongue is what I'm slicing. We slap tracks and attack like M. Bison. Elohim, fuck the pagans, we mock them. And take turns to burn religious doctrines. Concoctions of pain hit from 8 angles. Locked in the brain to lacerate angels.
Yo, I lit mic, stick lanes, wreck nights, spit flames, lead pipes, split frames. Kid ain't shit, change, act right. I grab the mic and bag your wife. Sacrifice you twice, motherfucking afterlife. Decimate your paradise, burn tracks like thermostats. My personal attack, snap back to murder cats. I might advise you type of guys should revitalize your manpower. I sabotage like fireflies with a dope rhyme. Take control of your soul. Drag opposing foes over coals. Those that don't get your broken nose. Opponents go to shows. Now they know their roles. Their hoes that fold my clothes. I bark at these, mark MCs, bark and freeze. My words part the seas, kill beasts like heart disease. Man, please, you could never fuck with the echo. Pterodactyl, my rap still will crash you, motherfucker.
So until we meet again, accept the Lord of Darkness as your Savior. Allow the purity of evil to guide you.
Yeah, so this is like the 3rd time I called and shit. And yeah, hopefully like the cost facility don't cost like $500, because I don't have it. Yo, Mr. Land, you know, doing my thing out here in the New Jersey area, checking out the Jedi mind trick. Do not want my money. Do not request anything on value of mine. Oh, for the ladies, when you climb that ladder of success, don't let the guys look under your dress. They'll think you're cute, they'll think you're fine. But 9 months later, that shit ain't mine. Yo, I'm out.
In my historical oracle, I blast metaphorical editorials, educating in my territorial. Get torn, heavily armed with 70 bombs that'll blast divine like the heavenly song. Your men will be gone if they explore my deepest thought. I beat hearts in two, then axe demons for chalk. I'm dreaming of stalk, MCs in the dark. I walk blindfolded, the mind's golden. Watch how you talk, my style is an art. Recognize lyrical purity, all hell breaks loose like I'm all with no security. The dopest vocalist, with my third eye I focus where I proceed. Flow with the speed of an indie motorist. There's more to this than wasted. Shiny chains and bracelets. I hear tracks, my tongue wait for the brains to blaze it. Amazing, angelic, tell it to your peoples. Come on, yo, no Philadelphia's like the sun, cause we shine with rhymes. The underground is like the moon, you only see us at times. And at times we're like skies where the stars recline. Jedi mind, outer space, coincide and combine. Philadelphia's like the sun, cause we shine with rhymes. Underground is like the moon, you only see us at times. And at times we're like skies where the stars recline. Jedi mind, outer space, coincide and combine.
Raw poems, bury your body in catacombs. Rip your soul from your limbs like brims from Jim Jones. In the twilight zone, we disperse cowards. Vampires that stalk earth on reverse hours. Night calls, we talk at your facade. My latitude is gone. Darts out my jaws, leave eternal scars. You're left breathing out of tube straws by the marksman. Harnessing science for the demolishing and charlatan. Raps will make you parallax. My domain has power to block synapse inside veins. War shots fired off by the army type warlocks. Devil's plan is to have you drip in the Clorox. Beast deceiving us, ways devious, possessing my peace. The walk streets with stolen heat like Prometheus. Elements rushing you back to hell again. Philadelphians, crush your skeleton to fucking gelatin.
Philadelphia's like the sun, cause we shine with rhymes. The underground is like the moon, you only see us at times. And at times we're like skies where the stars recline. Jedi mind, outer space, coincide and combine. Philadelphia's like the sun, cause we shine with rhymes. Underground is like the moon, you only see us at times. And at times we're like skies where the stars recline. Jedi mind, outer space, coincide
Don't ever come at me with war. I've severed scores of orators. Rappers fall on all fours like minotaurs. When Jedi mind and the planetary be farming this, we stand one step above you like a pharmacist. With ominous, detonate the bomb. Heads dread, hallucinogenics in Vietnam. I spit a song, create bombs like an Iraqi. Swear on the Bible and then lie to us lazy asses.
Assault and battery.
Battle me, that'll be what split you. Store enormous amounts of energy in a crystal weaver would constrict you. The guards are militant. You faggots couldn't go to length like you was impotent. You ignorant, your whole clique is split in half. You step in our law path and face our law wrath. What?
Philadelphia's like the sun, cause we shine with rhymes. The underground is like the moon, you only see us at times. And at times we're like skies where the stars recline. Jedi mind, outer space, coincide and combine. Philadelphia's like the sun, cause we shine with rhymes. Underground is like the moon, you only see us at times. And at times we're like skies where the stars recline. Jedi mind, outer space, coincide and combine.
Fucking hologram. The enemy of mankind. Paradigm of the mind. Yo, check it. Yo. You get split in fucking half. The icon, the hologram's wrath. But I am the center inside the placenta of mass. You clash with cyanide gas and die fast. Rhythmical equivalent of solids, liquids, and gas. We smash your sinus with the power of Lord Titus. But I am the virus inside of the iris of Cyrus. Upon papyrus, I kill snipers and biting vipers and strangle you with the organs of riders who try to fight us. Call me your highness and sip the blood from the phoenix, who's guilty like the Jews in the crucifixion of Jesus. Murder the heathens and perish in the pit of cobras. Word is born, my rhymes form into a swarm of locusts. Provoke us and face the zodiac killers. 5 samurai, do or die, fire spitters. Heavy hitters from the lands of Sudan. Killer Dale, Shambhala, icon, the hologram. What?
This is a generation as the generation before.
Now there would be no doubt about what was intended for us.
They don't want another war.
All religions fear me out. My strikes are fatal to your style. It's infantile like prenatal. Your mic's a child. It's getting fucked for the wild pedophile. With blonde pressed like guys, spit violence, packed around. So suck my genitals, you punk bitch. I'm the general. You cock the verb out chemicals and leave you bloody like menstrual. Cycles, my rap rifle blast open any beat you throw. Virtuoso flows like the ocean through an archipelago.
At a glance, you're my battle stance. Battles camps like an avalanche. Crabs don't have a chance. You're sick of bands. Spend your catch advance. Grabbing the lance to try to joust with the conqueror. Soften the pawns and sponsor ya. Onto the crucifix. I chew your crucifix like Mucilix. Or computer chips. Who can diss the pugilist? Rappers pride. And now the calcified have been formaldehyde. Your vows can divide a scalp pies. My name's italicized. The chastise. Replicants the Nexus 6 is excellence. Present tense malevolence. Devastating regiments. Ever since I supplied the dies. Private sidelines. You revise whom you idolize. I finalize death threats. You recollect the essence pterodactyl. Court is now in session. Motherfuckers rock the gavel.
Knowledge itself ties me to defining me spiritual. Animal, senu, come set the never like oracles of death. I any spoken rituals. Mortals refer to me as heterosexual. For exposing the secrets of the sands while I'm blessing you. My presence here is principle like a method philosophies of reparation and for payment for stolen legacy. So hail on me to army of the pharaoh. Like my act, I seek truth through the tarot. Choosing the teachings of Nessa over that of the devil. And trading places with Sankofa to hear my ancestors echo. Commending thoughts that lay before me the facts that led me to the holy near the temples of Kana.
From now on, this is a generation as the generation before.
Now there would be no doubt about what was intended for us.
They don't want another war. May there be freedom, equality, and brotherhood among all men.
I remember the first war. It was just
everything that I could say would fade into insignificance compared with what my heart feels and your heart feels at this moment.
Heavenly divine, steadily shine. Icon the fucking hologram. Another sacrificial lamb. The dot at the hands, a hologram. Send them into the dungeon and bludgeon his fucking clan. Holy lamb, who spit the live shit, the do or die, Ill-Adele, Jedi mind shit, the hot shit. Live raps crack your jaw, like who's the Avenger and who's at the center of war. I left a scar, so your crabs would overstand. Mental danger would send you to a holy land. Lawnmower man, sharp blade slash your vitals. Recitals will fight you and entice you to burn Bibles. Homicidal, a hologram burn churches. Murders by sticking a crucifix through your cervix. Divine purpose for the remedy that's in my thermos. Brain is feeble, stick you with needles that's hypodermic. You heard the verdict, I'm with Allah cause he chose me. Broke into the Vatican, strangled the Pope with his rosary. Why? Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Why? Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Why? Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Why? Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99.
MCs face terror wherever my sound's audible. Man from third world portals, battle mortals and slaughter you. Seen inside divisions of beyond, the dwellings of the arm, existing in Islamic pantheon. Flows drop degrees on my clothes, got the center trees. I lay back and blow sacks like Kenny G's. Power blast, whacking my path, devour fast. I leave you with the grain of sand and life's hourglass. The Bible spell, make demons rise out of hell. Grab you by your lapels and rob you of your outer shell. You fear the ill dire, Messiah and hellfire. I launch riders, put your jaw on a gauze wire. Jedi swordsman, your rappers a foul fortune. With science to contortion your body into a coffin. Insane damage is done, you fucking with the army. We beat the skull to the shape of a wet bag of laundry. What? Yeah.
Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. What? Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. What? Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Yo, the gods are rhyming, the dramatizing.
You feel the poetic blow of the titans.
We like a fucking bolt of lightning.
The three wise men.
We get levels that defies men.
Watch out for fake heads, devil disguise men.
Arriving from the dawn, we spawn with ill forms.
That'll leave you laying dead in the womb like stillborns.
The master hear it.
The ominous, the master spirit.
Can't understand the language of rappers with bad lyrics.
I call him the python.
Rappers are left strangled.
I overlook the earth cause I see it from sun's angle.
Above the clouds,
we sit high and we daze. Write a page on how you a slave to worldly ways.
Islamic marksman,
seeing the squadron
could be a fatal mistake.
Like the first sins of Adam in the garden.
You feel sorrow, I'm projected as God Apollo.
Explore rhymes, you left too confused to follow.
Invite your town to absorb the sniper rounds.
Ill-Adele, Shambhala, niggas staying underground.
What? Jedi mind,
Motherfuckers,
heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Yo, Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shining 99. Yo, I call him the hologram. Just Allah, enemy of mankind. What the deal, Jedi mind, heavenly divine, steadily shine. What the deal, baby? Ill-Adele, Shambhala, baby. What the deal, baby? What the deal, baby?
So let us leave aside words, he says. Let there remain just great silence before God, the silence that becomes prayer. I ask you to be with me.
You've watched so many people die now. You've watched so many people die now.
Sacrifice. To some, it is just a word. To others, it is a code. What matters is the colony.
Take your motherfuckers to war.
He's willing to live for the colony, to fight for the colony, to die for the colony.
Witness the art of combat. The center is where the bomb's at. It's illegal for the feeble to see beyond that. Upon that, cyanide gases sent to nuke them through your ventricle with 9 axes. Time lapses, we on with brutal and terrible conflict, bomb shit. You gon' quit on a mission to meet your savior. A pitchfork through your bitch heart in Castlevania. Slaying ya, we blaze all men and storm through all our battlefield with sway pen. The raven who made men eyeless, blinds evil like a needle through the eye of Osiris. My virus will span to the ground with the violence of hamburger hell to kill. Why? Upside down. My fingerprints rub against mics like match flints. Burn slow like Dutch master hits. Hit the trenches of arm, the paragon spawn. The bodies carried and dropped like surrogate moms. Sad realities for those that battle me. Find enemy beats, awaken my forsaken force of alchemy. A jaded man never follows the Lord's plan. Vices for sacrifice like Isaac to Abraham. Expect wildness from heaven's exiles. Coming out of my shell like metal projectiles. Connect shoulders by straight edges, you're left headless. Severed by the line that bisected your necklace. Dreadnought, leaving tread marks from lead shots. Silence your voice box with infrared dots. Your optics forced to watch raw torture. Therapeutic, confining your pores with iron straws. To the depths I die. The hunted has now become the hunter, motherfuckers. Jedi mind, sacrifice, severing your spine. What the fucking deal? Sacrifice, what the fucking deal? Sacrifice, yeah, you will be consumed by your own fire, motherfuckers.
I know you will all do your duty.
To the depths I die. Jedi mind, banging you in the face. 2 G's.
I am proud to send you into battle.
Yeah. Yo, my words sojourn, spread up like a slow germ infected. Disease is collected and quarantined for my method. On the borderline where the animal and divine become separate. I'm deaf leopard, create some beautiful hell on the record. Compel the skeptic with Kamachi, unveil the epic that's needed and requested. Brought to you like Elijah in the message. Jewelry your ancestors was sequestered to decide my fate for conducting suspicious vespers. Candlelight deaths is extras. It's usually hollow point flesh presses until they skin correct stretches of the best of finesse textures. My vine fabric is elaborate. Scrolls kept in a gold cabinet. Open the book to the chapter of this old soul magic. Juju tongue, the voodoo come behold this untold havoc. Up north grab it, then I hit the south pole of the magnet. East and west have it. Now my name on all 4 points of the square is firmly established. The language is lavish. First to rock Rosh Hashanahs in African pajamas. Swear before I die to be there with the best of the rhymers. Music for different ears, heads in different spheres. Global link, right with noble ink. Make sure the pitch is clear. KHMACH, be the dopest in here.
In the
in the face of death, you can't kill, and that's real. We feel what we feel, but y'all motherfuckers can't overstand scale. If y'all stalk me, we buck like Milwaukee. But y'all just do a lot of talking. And maybe that's why you feel what the devil does. Maybe that's the appeal of a metal slug. You ain't a ghetto thug, you an actress that's unnatural, like love between faggots.
I burn leaf with I corner the cheek, nigga. This next part is not for you. Watching you made me land a clenched hand through your nostril, stopping you from giving the guard. Hold stands, beware. My flares put coins and rolling chairs. None are prepared when the Holocaust begins. You left the roach smoke down to the soul of your Thames. Now I'm holding your gems, you hold it for dear life. Any motherfucker holding the heat can have vice. You just like a bitch with no top on. At the Houston 5, you lay down to get shot on. Double check, you dead blood twice in your mug. I'm high off the weed, drunk off the cop's blood.
Fear of today, fear of tomorrow, fear of our neighbors, and fear of ourselves.
We came from distant space, and even what some might call somewhat of another dimension, and we're about to return.
Vinny Paz, baby. 2G, baby. Army the Pharaoh. All that good shit. Yeah. The lawnmower man smashes through your skull with battle axes. We whip asses with the jaunty daggers. Then slashes, crushing opposition like we was fascists. Stigmata in full gashes. We bashes, the faggots who can't attack it right. Take they sternum and then turn them into my acolytes. That's the sight of blood that make a child stop. That's the rights of thugs that keep it wild hot. I hate you, say to pray to a heavenly father. It's fatal, like a NATO military armada. We hotter, warriors from Atlantis. Couldn't understand how raw the hologram is. The mantis who used the flame rod, cause y'all couldn't physically bruise the name God.
Yo, the technique, detrimental to your immune. Leave you in the dust, that y'all niggas choke on fumes. It's the tight nights, aerodynamic, gigantic. Shadow I cast is dominant. Royal Highness, North Philly's own homegrown champion. Purposely remaining unknown until shown. Cold as stone, the stage, my home away from home. I prefer to leave these clone niggas alone. Building a home for lost MCs gone wrong. Feel the pressure with my team, come on strong, it's QD.
Breaking out and unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Never try to duplicate the skills, execute the shit. Breaking out and unstoppable.
Megatron is fucking monstrous, hopping out of Lake Loch Ness. Every motherfucker in range is left topless. Roam them a dropless, like shit's copless. Y'all cockless, we stuff y'all in boxes for stuffed pockets. Yo, my thugs is thick, dug a ditch, but when we gotta put a slug in your bitch. Splatty your dame, barrels we shatter your brain. Till a nigga salary change to lateral gain. Like Calgary Flames, putting fire on ice. Put me in hell for putting 4 nails
I'm
in
like
Christ.
Billy Goat rough under the bridge of Governor Ridge, waiting to knock heads off. I'm a mean son of a bitch with an itch to misbehave and wave a switchblade in front of your face so close to leave you whiskey shaved. So disengage, we'll rip the pages from your notepads and shove them up the hole between your lower back and gonads. The only way your rhymes will be the shit. You need to read a script on playing gay, cause you cats could eat a dick. Serving sucker MCs a fifth of the drunken styling. Ripping MICs like a pub in Dublin, Ireland.
Never try to duplicate the skills, execute the shit.
Breaking out and unstoppable, unstoppable.
Hey yo, I got a fetish to see flesh rip with my text, bitch. Breaking the bone where your chest is. I dare a nigga to try and battle. I put the sweat in your palms when you swallow your Adam's apple. Eat them seeds like Chupacabra was eating cattle. And feed disease with palabras frequently rattle. I make the hardest man fall back and start to squeal. Hold a fifth to his face, taste the stale. The squad I got, roll deep and stay ruthless. You're useless, fuck with us and leave toothless. We often known as psychodrama dispensers. Paralyze niggas and put them in trauma centers.
Never try to placate the skills, execute the sense. We breaking out and unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Never try to placate the skills, execute the sense. We breaking out and unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable.
Check on one. Check 1, 2. What the fuck? Yo, it's Mr. Fucking Land, nigga. Gonna shoot everybody I see, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's the crazy, gangster, drunk ass NWO, WWF. If you smell what the land is cooking, bitch!
You about to witness a 2-5 Jedi Minds collabo. You know what I mean? The God just Allah.
Megatron is a Martian, feeding off weed and cash. I dash from my ship in the Roswell crash. You smash when you bash with the clashing ox. Saw you in half without a fucking magical box. Wet pussy always seem to splash my cock. I'm dead, they just didn't leave the casket locked. Past my block, I let shots drilling his spleen. We ill Marines with handheld killing machines. Still dreams with the arm and steel. Guard your grill, nigga, I was brought up by the Kents in Smallville. Following our Lord's will, harboring the scale, caught up in the rail, don't give me cause to kill. Nocturnal, I stroll with the darkness goes. If I had to follow the moon across the globe, with the staff and white robe, I still hold metal. Disciples who walk on glass and rose petals.
Yo, last rites, we fast to blast twice.
Jedi Mind 252, we mad nice.
We smash mics and blast too precise.
Fast 40 days, you pray for 40 nights. Yo, I'm savage, I write rhymes in pitch blackness. Any motherfucker in front is left backless. Y'all motherfuckers just burned into ashes. Trying to step into the zone with any passions is Black Sabbath. Put a slug in his grill, cause Jedi Mind 2-5 thuggin' for real. You ever think there might be trouble in pill? Cause a motherfucker like me dumping the kill. And y'all better pass the mic cause Finn's ill. Y'all learn the facts of life from Kim Fields. I don't know how many kids my flow harm. My gun control leave y'all with no arms. Y'all ever smell the stench of dead bodies left in the path of the past and Gaddafi? 5'9", tatted up, Masaki. Animal thug who bust slugs in the lobbies. Last rites, we fast to blast twice. Jedi Mind 252, we mad nice. We smash mics and blast too precise. Fast 40 days and pray for 40 nights. Last rites, we fast to blast twice. Jedi Mind 252, we mad nice. We smash mics and blast too precise. Fast 40 days and pray for 40 nights.
I hit the turnpike on dirt bike with 2 heaters. On my way to Philly to fight for Mumia. Only thug gorillas will react to this. The laws tried to destroy black activists. Half of y'all is performers and actresses. I keep at least 100 grand in the mattresses. Shit's so hot, soon as I write it, I get indicted. I dare one of y'all scared niggas to bite it. I done stood in hood lobbies getting my rocks off with long johns and 3 pairs of socks on. Ducking from the pigs so I don't get knocked off or popped off. And y'all thugs are soft, that's why your skirt get pulled up, clothes come off. You red dragons can't even fuck with my brain pattern. I'm online, Pentium Plus and Benz wagon. Maki, believe me, it do ring bells. If you saw me do dirt, you won't live to tell. I done lived in a cell, did bids in hell. Held niggas at gunpoint for ransom and bail. Yo, last rites, we fast to blast twice.
Jedi Mind 252, we mad nice.
We smash mics and blast too precise.
Fast 40 days and pray for 40 nights.
City of brotherly love. Now I mean, home of the thugs. Back on my side, NY, Killer Shot. Foul feature, Maki, Icon, Stu, Tragedy Gaddafi. Shit ain't a game, that's not why we came. Power to the thugs.
glaciers. Have them come together at liquid stages. Then turn down the temperature and have them frozen up to a solid foundation. Now added to that is well-produced amazement. The crash is enough to have the world tipped off its axis a nudge. It'll take the likes of Jedi minds to construct new longitude lines in order to get around. But now you're asking for too much. For minds put together are like an alternative source of energy, like electricity generators, separators of the whack rap to the well-renounced individuals playing huge parts life's narrators. Rhyme gladiators is what we're referred as. Food for thoughts taken off of your plate, instead you serve trash. Icon and logic serve as my accomplices and bring our own form of Trinity to show you how on it is. Rhyme patterns come across as astonishing, so I have all right to feel myself to the point of genitalia fondling.
We the 3 MCs that rock that shit. Pick the 12-inch up and knock that shit.
I've spread the rhyme via viral infectious faculties, applied chiropractically so rappers cannot come back to me simply out of respect, or suffer the consequence, the effect of which is that of absent father neglect, wreaking havoc on ego speaking magic. Casted a curse to fashion MCs, Parisian fabrics, send them wandering through the labyrinth. As far as cutting careers on the mics, I'm what the NYPD is to entrapment, epitome of half bent. Yet schooled engineers peep the structure of my mind, now they wonder how the math went. L was made to accent, which is evident by my descent, spreading east to west like European settlement sequence. And even I'm captured. Self-destruct explosive devices react before my mind has ever mastered, which makes me a Trojan horse of sorts, draining your plasma to your rhythm section organ contorts. My stats in the orbit of sport, draw my foolish query, then the Warren report, and the single bullet theory.
We the 3 MCs that rock that shit. Pick the 12-inch up and knock that shit. The verbal hologram. We the 3 MCs that rock that shit. Pick the 12-inch up and knock that shit.
You fuck with me, you won't survive. I call been live since 85. Monosyllabic characters, tragical crystallized. Hit them guys in they eyes with fucking shrapnel. Bomb their castle, set fire until they chapel. Rap a lasso, rap rappers who won the battle. Hologram with 2 bad hands, crush through the gravel. Evil rapsule, reverse time and bring diseases. Christians who worship Allah, Muslims who worship Jesus. Kill all your leaders with my savage lyrical thesis. Rip out my fucking heart and eat it before I'm defeated. The one who's seated on the throne within a force field. Y'all get tossed and feel lost like holding Caulfield. Raw deal, rappers decipher that schism. Follow Solomon and prodded him at your baptism.
We the 3 MCs that rock that shit. Pick the 12-inch up and knock that shit.
Spiritual side. And you know, the worst of the two is the spiritual.
I'm leaf twisted, but still kill your whole belief system. I speak wisdom, translated to street diction. A past victim of the governmental grapple. Now I slash you, I'm the slave with snap shackles. After cash rules, ALites move with me. We murder the face involved in the 360. 85 face the truth, you're too dumb. You burn and failed attempts reaching the sun. I grab you and squeeze until your pores bleed. Manipulate the earth that you formerly believed. Even after you're buried underneath the soil, send a message to hell, nobody grieve for you. Your physical mass is converted into ash. Allah's wrath is engraved on your epitaph. Spend eternity with the underground forces. Your screams echo in deaf ears of the remorseless.
You don't even wanna test.
Oh, you wanna kill more? Go for less.
You don't even wanna test.
Oh, you wanna kill more? Go for less.
The rhyme angler, 7 angels of angular.
Dracula strangled the pagans who stayed in the pages of diameter. Rhyme shatterer with 9 rhymes, I'm hacking you. The author will scorch you with the torture of Joseph Mengele. Sending you to the squared circle to meet me. To beat me won't be easy, you'll face theses of Nietzsche. Blood will appease me. Raps are prehistorical, cerebral, a cathedral that leads you into the oracle. I'm horrible, I burn with no time to react. Rewind that, so find apple spines at the back. In time I crack minds, that's what the brain desire. Messiah pulls his pariah into the rain of fire. Barbed wire around pagans who read the Bible. Genocidal and liable to just cleave your spinal. Final hours, the forbidden fruit they find desirous. Study rappers bringing whackness like Kabbalah scholars. First in line to try to battle me, I left them limbless. Tragic rappers just a fallacy, I left them skinless. Beginners, keep your distance because we might be vicious. You can find me with Lewis, Logic, drinking pints of Guinness.
You don't even wanna test. Oh, you wanna kill more?
Hey yo, when I rhyme, fortunately some say I possess a Jedi mind. So the force is with me when I rhyme. So that makes me spit a fresh one. So when dread is done, even an atheist will say I blessed them. And when my jam bangs, better cop that. Fuck all these players who can't hang. Get a jock strap, cause we drop bombs. Better be scared, cause it's either hop on or be prepared for us to lock horns. We engage, when the pen sprays, we wage war. And then you know what they say, when it rains it pours. So face us, cause you can't change the laws of nature. We independent, it's competition calling us major. We major threats, who deliver, so place your bets. We'll bring it minus the Moet Rollies and Averex. We just spit, shit too amazing, just shit that when you face it, you'll see it's a must-win situation. Ain't no second chance anyway, not next to the champs, because just our freestyle is getting grants from the NEA. We well endowed versus these rappers we tell about, cause us and them, difference between taking the L and a bow.
You don't even wanna test. Oh, you wanna kill more? Go bless. You don't even wanna test. Oh, you wanna kill more? Go bless.
Enter the eye of the storm. Rappers just battle me for the glory. It gets gory. They shitty like suppositories. That's the end of the story. Bury his body in Missouri. Banish the apparatus, the Gladys, the crematories. My territory, perimeter of purgatory. Stygian witches of vicious, malicious inflictions upon your click circulatory. Causing hand spasms. Rip through your motherfucking temple like phantasm. Hologram has them and walks through the holy arches. Left you in the forest with your carcass in the harness. Death is upon us. We slam like Adrian Adonis. Swarm on the warm blood like malicious piranhas. Islamic bombers, no contender is parallel. When I'm on paper, devastator like 7L. So where I dwell, without question rattles the league. Left you in a vessel with severe battle fatigue. Before you leave, I insist you listen to more acts. Before I saw cats making weapons out of your thorax.
Drunk off blood from dead cops and the watchmen that kill us in this maze we locked in. Side cobra clutch, only truth can sober us. Wow, cause we know there's no Jehovah watching over us. Only 10% that's controlling us. Try to take our souls from us while they steady patrolling us. Occasionally we break barriers, change to new areas. Dodging the pigs and chariots, out the barriers. Just so Lord, don't make threats. Leave your fucking necks cleft. Have you speaking the manual alphabet? Seeing me as deaf, not repeated or done twice. I laugh as I cast the first stone to Christ. Short day span, she knew the graceland of Satan. Mike Sprayman, bury flesh in wasteland. Infect you, inject you with the gunpowder pegs. Embed your forehead with hot lead. Whether in the abode of the dead or resting in the giants, a lost state chasing the dough like wild lions. Untamed, tearing your flesh, we unfed. Flying through like birds, you taking your daily bread.
kindness of wooed and wooer seem shame to their love pure. O love, your eyes lose lure when I behold eyes blinded in my stead. Your slender attitude trembles not, exquisite like limbs knife skewed, rolling and rolling there where God seems not to care, till the fierce love they bear cramps them in death's extreme decrepitude. Your voice sings not so soft, though even as wind murmuring through raftered loft. Your dear voice is not dear, gentle and evening clear, as theirs whom none now hear. Now earth has stopped their piteous mouths that coughed.
Another sacrificial lamb that died at the hands of hologram. Send them into the dungeon and bludgeon his pan. Holy lamb who spit the live. The do or die Illadel Jedi mind. The hot live raps crack your jaw. Like who's the avenger and who's at the center of war. I left a scar so your crabs would overstand. Mental danger would send you to a holy land. Lawnmower man, sharp blade slash your vitals. Recitals will fight you and entice you to burn Bibles. Homicidal, a hologram burn churches. Murders by sticking a crucifix through your cervix. Divine purpose for the Remy that's in my thermos. Brain is feeble, stick you with needles that's hypodermic. You heard the verdict, I'm with Allah cause he chose me. Broke into the Vatican, strangled the Pope with his rosary.
I have heard music in the silentness of beauty, found peace where shell storms spouted red as spate. Nevertheless, except you share with them in hell, the sorrowful dark of hell, whose world is but the trembling of a flare, and heaven but as the highway for a shell.
MCs face terror wherever my sound's audible. Man from third world portals, battle mortals to slaughter you. Seen inside the visions of beyond, the dwellings of the arm, existing in Islamic pantheon. Flows drop degrees on my clothes, got the Senate trees. I lay back and blow sacks like Kenny G's. Power blast, whacking my path, devour fast. I leave you with the grain of sand in life's hourglass. Divide your spell, make demons rise out of hell. Grab you by your lapels and rob you of your outer shell. You fear the ill die, a messiah in hellfire. I launch riders, put your jaw on the gauze wire. Jedi swordsman, your rap is a foul fortune. With science to contortion your body into a coffin. Insane damage is done, you with the army. We beat your skull to the shape of a wet bag of laundry, mother.
My soul looked down from a vague height with death, as unremembering how I rose or why, then unmoved, signals nodded and a lamp winked.
Yo, the gods are on us, the dramatizing.
You feel the poetic blow of the titans.
We like a fucking bolt of lightning.
The three wise men.
We at levels that defies men.
Watch out for fake heads, devil disguise men.
Arriving from the dawn, we spawn with L form.
That'll leave you laying dead in the womb like stillborns.
The mass will hear it.
The ominous, the master spirit.
Can't understand the language of rappers with bad lyrics.
I call him the python.
Rappers are left strangled.
I overlook the earth cause I see it from sun's angle. Above the clouds, we sit high and we daze. Write a page on how you a slave to worldly ways.
Islamic marksman,
seeing a squadron
could be a fatal mistake.
Like the first sins of Adam in the garden.
You feel sorrow, I'm projected as God Apollo.
Explore rhymes where you're left too confused to follow.
Invite your town to absorb the sniper round.
Philadelphia, Shambhala, niggas staying underground. What?
There lurk no claws behind his fingers supple, and God will grow no talons at his heels, nor antlers through the hiddenness of his face.
In a war, there are many moments for compassion and tender action. There are many moments for ruthless action. What is often called ruthless, what may in many circumstances be only clarity, seeing clearly what there is to be done and doing it, directly, quickly, awake.
I exit out of my sarcophagus, fourth horseman of the apocalypse, but my esophagus breathe the evil that just demolishes, abolishes. To the darkness of Mephistopheles, Jesus, merciless leaders, the 19th galaxy, born to a storm on the seas of Galilee. Battle me and suffer whiplash from my apostles, leave you in shackles in the castle of Nosferatu. My corner's hostile, immortals cause contusions. Hologram is known for placing poison in Christians' communion. Slash with the axes of ultra-violence, crucifixions, indiction by Pontius Pilate. I walk naked in the house of David with pride, force you to bleed just to make sure that you're still alive. Crystallized, we keep it live, y'all can't see me. Banish satanic curses like Ayatollah Khomeini. I break in half, Satan staff with ancient math. I wait and laugh, create a fucking bloodbath. What? Army of the Pharaoh. Army of the Pharaoh. Army of the Pharaoh. I bring the gory oratory, yes, the morally derogatory, mad expository expedition in your auditory. Categories don't apply. Your mind's eyes blinded by my battle raps. Like cataracts, your habitat is Halifax. Once I run you out your native city. Shades committee is pretty witty, we show no pity. I deflate the second rate, whack MCs who replicate every trace of esoteric found up in the record crate. I devastate Homo sapien metabolisms like human cataclysms in rhythm with an anachronism. My precision makes incisions on your acrotism. Battle into bad decision, leaving you with aphorisms. I whip fast like masochism, dominatrix. Past the basics, hologram brought the matrix. The fake kids, 50 dead MCs to my credit. Learn from the druid, better known as esoteric. Army of the Pharaoh. Army of the Pharaoh.
In this the final conflict, high powers in common odds to enlist this. The fluid I spit is viscous, without so much as whispers, and with the swiftness in which a transistor can carry info or windows left where your wrist is directly cut by my discus. Forged upon the anvils of Hephaestus. The hand skills I slam your damn grill. Executing Greco-Roman holds, rolling Trojan battle gear, exploding through the atmosphere. I saddle fear and breed cerebral centipedes as evil steeds, the feeble bleed. Holding seven raptors ears toward the skies, a trophy to be viewed by the mischievous size of Loki. I hated your birth, so I went back in time and waved the dirt at your mother's warm uterus to kill you before you were born like fried oaks. My hammer splits the trunk of petrified oaks. It's time to die, folks. You think that I joke? I leave your thighs yoked. Your wrists are broken, tied to horses. Your coordinates forces pull you in opposite directions. Dissection of my anatomy will lead to the unveiling of what a shield and a tiny time of wielding a giant computer body which is similar to Robotech. Download and wreck from the million megabytes of rhymes the rest of virtuoso's neck.
Army of the Pharaoh. Hologram, just a law, enemy of mankind, El Dorado, yo. The lawnmower man smashes through your skull with battle axes. We whip ashes with the jaunty daggers and smashes, crushing opposition like we was fascists. Stigmata in full gashes, we bashes the faggots who can't attack it right. Take they sternum and then turn them into my acolytes. That's the sight of blood that make a child stop. That's the rights of thugs to keep it wild hot. I hate you, say to pray to a heavenly father. It's fatal, like a NATO military armada. We harder, warriors from Atlantis. Couldn't understand how raw the hologram is. The mantis who used the flame rod. You couldn't physically bruise the name God. We smash mics and blast too precise, and laugh as we cast the first stone to Christ. We smash mics and blast too precise, and laugh as we cast the first stone to Christ.
We born builders as life takes its toll. Legends of the seven embrace my soul. Transported off the planet by a supreme force and told to return on the day of Pentecost. I bisect the ways between heaven and earth and scramble messages from God into your church. Deception, blinds your perception. My reflection outside the other colors in the spectrum. The brethren, I cease the peace cause. We follow street laws, engaged in beast wars. The visionary bombs with military arms aimed at that motherfucker with pitchfork and horns. I shed alchemy throughout the galaxy to cause fire and ice like flames in Calgary. You're trapped in the core of corruption, left the fossil in my path of destruction.
Thou long black arm, great gun towering towards heaven, about to curse. Reach at that arrogance which needs thy harm, and beat it down before its sins grow worse.
We smash mics and blast too precise, and laugh as we cast the first stone to Christ. We smash mics and blast too precise, and laugh as we cast the first stone to Christ.
I am the man who lives above the force of good and evil.
The man that handed down the towers to give to my people.
Live under laws of bald eagle.
There's no tomorrow.
Get trapped with the trench coat killers in Colorado.
Blazing sport and feeling certain my days are more. Live a life that conflicts with the ways I'm taught.
Fuck it, we bring it hardcore, raw and ragged. Your team must be hiding they balls like a faggot.
I came with the light and gave sight to the sages. Black ink contained the right truth on white pages.
Your slice faceless,
subjected to a massacre.
Jedi mind bombing your move like John Africa.
We laugh at ya.
The devil is the bomber.
We unaffected and we protected by God's armor.
We smash mics and blast too precise, and laugh as we cast the first stone to Christ. We smash mics and blast too precise, and laugh as we cast the first stone to Christ.
Jedi mind, baby. Banging y'all in the you know what I'm saying? With the God just Allah. My man Stoop on the track. My mother man Cheek in his mouth. We about to take your mouth. The wall.
Leave the
Know
blood
what I'm
spilling
saying?
in the street.
Yo, just Allah.
Leave the blood. Leave the blood
The metal
spilling in the
inside the
street.
barrel passes through the frames in your glasses. Quick passage, leave your dome piece backless. Envision blackness, leave the hatless, catless. Watching niggas to the spot where the earth's crack is. Hard to grasp like science and math is. The cavemen who don't practice and live backwards. We oxen when streets is watching, release shotguns. Niggas got decent Watson. Feel no love, nowhere you shield the slugs. The ill thugs, we box with steel gloves. Down my face, you can taste the slug case. Leaving looking like dogs with the bug face. Even your girl can catch the capsule. I love whenever the said it's attached to.
Leave the blood spilling in the street.
Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues who rip up mics and drink porter rock rum? 85 face the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo, then and it just come. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues who rip up mics and drink porter rock rum? 85 face the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo, then and it just come. We itching to kill, that's why we spitting the rail. Stick to the drill, and maybe we'll be gripping the mail. The clip will get spilled, dump 'em on a ditch or a hill. Cause the mouth ain't left in his well. And y'all is always sounding like a when you spell. And we the raws clicking the fell. So real muff gotta recognize real. Or ill muff is gonna exercise skill. Y'all better chill when the hologram fell. Lil muff got hands just like steel. Whoever approached me and what I feel
Might find their legs being replaced by steel.
so y'all better yell, or I'ma choke. My hand held more razor blades than coke addicts. We like to quote fascists, cause we the meanest. And rip off your fingers with the pliers of Chakademus. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues who rip up mics and drink porter rock rum? 85 face the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo, then and it just come. Why you wanna battle with kids with steel tongues who rip up mics and drink porter rock rum? 85 face the truth, you're too dumb. If retaliation come, yo, then and it just come.
baby. You know what I'm saying? I call the hologram.
Just a law.
Just a law. You know what I'm saying? Go, enemy of mankind. You know what I'm saying? Army the battle.
I leave the blood spilling in the streets. I leave the blood spilling in the streets. I leave the blood spilling in the streets. I leave the blood spilling in the streets.
How y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God bless my pop. You know what I'm saying? To my man Jay and the Bing with the Pablo, you my heart, son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the deal, baby?
Yeah, Sean P. Know what I mean? Megatron, Jedi Mind Tricks, MFC. Yo, Camp, listen. Yeah. First of all, don't make me burst and brawl. Image is nothing, you front and see the thirst in y'all. Think it's fucked up now, it get worse for y'all. Assassinate your best friend, now a hearse you call. Run up on your block with dough and I curse you all. The fuck out, wanna rep me, Duke, squirt you for. Since birth I've been raw, hot like surface core. Kidnap your baby mom, straight earth the whore. See I do rhyme and crime so I can purchase more. If you ain't in it for that, what's the purpose for? Act like you don't give a fuck though. Good so I buck foe. Shots from the roof and my man rock catch you up close. Never give a fuck about niggas, y'all not nutso. Hype over carbonated water and some fructose. Straight butt froze with a nigga ruck pulled the snub nose. Wait, ruck chill with the deal, it's all love though. Look into my eyes and you can tell that something changed. Running gun and things, knocking niggas out like Clubber Lane. The gun I bring is straight for fucking beating you down. Heating you down, leaving you 6 feet deep in the ground.
It's some real motherfuckers gon' rock tonight. All your jewels and your cash getting got tonight. Or somebody in the club getting shot tonight. Sean Price, Jedi Mind, keep it hot tonight.
I'm the motherfucking ungrateful. My heart is hateful. My tongue ripped, licking on the blade that slayed you. You faggots, actors, bitches, RuPaul. Y'all niggas share one milkshake with 2 straws. You trap with no doors, 4 walls tighten. Seeing the roof fall, feeling the floors heighten. You crushed and shit, your bones with blood siphoned. And put into a jug we sip before fighting. I'm raw lightning. My power extends in the planet and out through the opposite ends. Black man traveled through the universe and back while cavemen still thought that the earth was flat. But we kept a sacred plan that we carried throughout the ancient lands before the separating of the sands. Of course, all the power I create in my hand, he bear my G-strength from replicating in man.
It's some real motherfuckers gon' rock tonight. All your jewels and your cash getting got tonight. Or somebody in the club getting shot tonight. Sean Price, Jedi Mind, keep it hot tonight. It's some real motherfuckers gon' rock tonight. All your jewels and your cash getting got tonight. Or somebody in the club getting shot tonight. Sean Price, Jedi Mind, keep it hot tonight.
Yo, I'm tasteless. There's beauty in strange places. I find beauty in razors. I find beauty in blood dripping from your faces. Find beauty in the Quran and all of its Aramaic equations. I find beauty in 12 gauges. Find beauty in teaching you what the definition of pain is. I find beauty in stainless steel that can kill and reveal the front of your grill. You brainless. Y'all don't wanna test Vinny past patience. I crack jaws and swing swords of the ancients. Y'all pretended to overstand the matrix without attempting to overstand its basics. We dedicated to cast that's been thuggin'. Vinny Paz got more hoes than Jim Duggan. Y'all been ducking for quite some time now. Vinny about to teach you how to write some rhymes now. We aim beams in between your eyebrows. Jedi Mind, Sean P, combine now.
It's some real motherfuckers gon' rock tonight. All your jewels and your cash getting got tonight. Or somebody in the club getting shot tonight. Sean Price, Jedi Mind, keep it hot tonight.
I rap like no one out there can fuck with me. Fuck with me. I rap like no one out there can fuck with me. Fuck with me.